Welcome back to my channel. In this video I am going to talk about the 10 facts wish I knew before start training at the gym. These tips are very important if you want to improve your fitness journey and your body, and try to avoid the mistakes I have done when I just started. These tips worked for me, but they don't all necessarily work for you. So stick to this video till the end to know what you shouldn't do and what you should do. The first thing is the form. The form is the most important aspect when we are talking about training. Most of the people when start the gym they just go to the gym and start lift with no care of the form, risking to injure themselves. The message I want to give is to go to the gym with a clear vision of how you should behave during an exercise. If you are thinking about the gym as something you have to get thought of it, you are wrong. The gym and the workouts are something you need to focus on and try to do it in the best way possible to receive all the benefits of it. So you have to know how is the form of every exercise and apply it on your workouts. Remember that the form, if done wrong, is bad for your bones, muscle and joints. If done well, you will succeed over time in terms of gains. Quality over quantity. The form is also important because you can avoid injuries from the exercise you are doing and you can get the most from the exercise. I lost the count of how many times I injured myself, and I don't want that to happen to you too. The second thing is the discipline. What I mean by discipline is to create or find a workout build and apply it to your week. After doing that you have to follow this split and try to never miss workouts. I said try because training every time you have to is important, but you have to remember that if you don't train for 1 or 2 days, you will not lose muscles. So train every time you have to and don't worry if you miss once. What I don't suggest is to start the gym without knowing what you have to do or when you have to go. Sometimes the people that do like that, says I only want to increase my strength and then I will follow a program. That's wrong. Only by following a program and a diet you will get stronger and leaner. In less words, I would say to use a program and follow it if you are a beginner. I have friends that go to the gym for 3 days a week and most of times they train with no program, and then they ask me why they don't get results. Don't be that type of people if you want some gains. At number 3 there are the learning of the basic movements. The basic movement are the bench, squat and deadlift. These 3 exercises are the fundamentals of the training and most of the orther exercise arise from those. My advice if you are a beginner or average gym frequenter is to add these 3 exercises to your split and learn their form in the best way possible. By doing that, your muscles, grip and strength will considerably increase. These exercises are also the 3 discipline of the powerlifting. These exercises are compound type. That means that they train orther muscle than the main muscle involved, so you can use these 3 fundamentals as a base to create a push, pull, legs split. As number 4 we have an advice that I recommend to the beginners that want to start lifting. The advice is to increase your strength with body weight workouts. What I mean is to start training at your home or wherever you want by doing some basic movements many times, like push-up variations, crunches, squats and more. By doing that your strength and grip will increase a lot and you can start in a better way your gym journey. Another positive aspect is that you will save your money. On YouTube there are a lot of videos about free body weight workouts that you can use right now. Remember that also with body weight exercises, especially if you are a beginner, you will have muscle growth, so don't think that this is wasted time. And if you like to train with your body weight, why not? You can start your calisthenics journey. At number 5 we have the negative movement of an exercise. The negatives are the part of the exercise where the weight is pushed to the ground thanks to the gravity and you have to win that force by using the force of your muscle. That is so useful for people that want hypertrophy. That means that the negative part is much important as the positive part of an exercise. So you have to slow down the reps, especially on the negatives. By doing that your muscle fibers will be more involved and may be torn. By tearing your muscle fibers, your body with the use of proteins in a specific mechanism will rebuild your fibers, but this time they will be bigger than before. So your muscle now is bigger. Also, in this aspect, the quality over quantity returns. There is also a specific method of training based on the negatives, where you basically use a weight that you can't push in a positive way but you can let fall slowly in the negative way. In this method you need to have a partner that helps you to lift the weight, like in this video. At number 6 we have an idea that most of the beginners has. More you stay in the gym, more you grow. That's a wrong belief. Before explain that, I have to give some orther explains. When we train, our muscle gets smaller, but in a microscopic amount of mole. With muscle, in the training we lose also water, adrenaline, noradrenaline, and our mental determination to the training. These factors must be regenerated after the workout. And here the time of the workout is very important. The workout length is crucial, cause after it, these factors must be regenerated, but this time a little more than the last. And so your muscles will be bigger over time. But if we train less or more than the perfect length of workout, these factors will remain the same after the training, or worse, they will decrease. For me, the perfect length of a workout is from 1 hour to 1 hour and a half. This is also recommended from the OMS. Remember that this time is optimal for lifting, but it's not the same for high intensity workouts like cardio. For this one I advise a full workout that go from 45 minutes to maximum 1 hour. Other bad effects of long workout are the exposition to more injuries and more diseases that caused by the decay of our immune system. At number 7 I have one of the hottest topics of the gym world. The supplements. The supplements are substances that can improve in a natural way your training efficiency, strength, power, endurance and more. I personally think that the supplements are overrated and only a few can give you results. I am sure you heard about fat burners, fast gainers, amino acids and more. And I am also sure that the most will not give you any positive aspect. This supplements costs a lot, and most of time we really don't know what is inside of them, and we are taking them only because our favorite bodybuilder advised it to us. This is my idea also, because I am a strong believer that the fitness in the general is something that has to be natural and mustn't contain artificial supplements. And yes, I know that all Mr. Olympia are doped, but I'm not talking to be bodybuilder like Ronnie Coleman or Jay Coulter. I'm speaking about bodies that you can reach naturally that are aesthetic and athletic. The only supplements that I advise and I recommend to beginners are the creatine and the protein powders. The creatine is a substance contained in our muscle that is responsible of our muscle's energy while resting during a set. By increasing the amount of creatine in our muscle, basically, the time you need to rest between a set will decrease. By decreasing, you will be more prepared to the orther set, and so you will push more and close the last reps. The amount of creatine to take is 5 grams per day, every day, also when you are not training. My advice while taking creatine is to increase the amount of water you take, that will prevent cramps and other issues. On the second hand, there are the protein powders. The protein powders are useful to reach the daily amount of protein you need to intake, and they are fast to digest and fast to take. The reason I like protein powders is that you will take a large amount of protein in less than 5 minutes instead of eating a lot of stuff in a way more time. So I simply advise to people to start taking proteins if they are struggling to reach the daily protein amount, but I remind to you that this is not mandatory, and if don't take it, that doesn't mean you will not grow in muscles. In less words, I would say to spend some money in creatine and protein powders, and use it in a responsible way to avoid problems. Famous industries of this supplements are Yamatomo Nutrition and Food Spring. I absolutely don't recommend fat gainer, fat burners, testosterone boosters and stuff like this. These supplements are the worst for your body and can have bad effects on your body over time. At number 8 we have a famous false myth that everybody thought when the cutting season starts. Do I need a lot of cardio to get ABS and stay lean? In reality, if you want ABS and want to stay lean, you don't even need cardio. The only thing you need is a well-built diet. The diet you need is a calorie deficit diet where you eat less than your body needs, and so your body will start to use the fat stored in your organism and you will finally see your ABS. Actually, there are a lot of other aspects. So if you want more information, you can check my orther video that is dedicated to that topic and explains how to lose fat and weight. As I said before, you don't need cardio to get ABS. Actually, the cardio can burn a lot of calories if done in a proper way and can help to reduce the amount of calories you ate during the day. But all this work can be done if you have a strict diet with a precise count of the calories. But if you want to do some cardio, I advise to cycle or walk and try to avoid running, that because can injure your lower body part and is responsible for most of lower body muscles damages. At the 9th position we have one of the most difficult aspects to learn during your journey: the constancy. The constancy is a fundamental key to have great results in the gym. In fact, a lot of people concentrate on how much they bench or how much they deadlift but don't really focus on the constancy. To give to you an idea on how much is important, I would say that a person that trains every time has time in the gym for 2 hours with no program, will have less results than a person that train with a program for only 20 minutes. So if you want to improve something in mindset terms, I would recommend to make stronger your constancy and discipline. Over time, the only thing that will let you grow is the constancy and not the exercise you are doing. An advice that I can give to you is to make the gym part of your life and let it be a passion for you. So every time you go to the gym you know that you will have a great time. This advice helped me a lot at the beginning and now I could not imagine my life without the gym. Another advice I can give is to find a gym friend or a gym group, in that way you can motivate each other and you can have a nice time together while getting some muscles. As last point we have the warm-up. The warm-up is done in every sport and you the pro athletes do it. But some people think that the warm-up is time wasted, cause instead of warming up you could do other exercise and save time. That's the worst idea you could have about the warm-up. The warm-up is crucial when we talk about the part before training and prevents from injuries to our muscles and joints. The warm-up is also very important in terms of mental terms, prepare us to the hard workout we will do. To give to you an example, I would say that you can't start a car in the winter and expect to go from 0 to 100 miles per hour in less than 3 seconds. Is the same also for our body. You can't start your workout by benching 220 pounds as you enter in the gym. You need to warm up to give the time to your body to wake up and let the blood go in your muscles. So try to get in the mood while warming up. These are the benefits of the warm-up, but one of the most important benefits is that prevents you from 80% of the injuries you will have, especially if you add some dynamic stretching. So if you are thinking if the warm-up is important or not, I'd simply say that is crucial. Speaking in terms of exercise you should do, I recommend to do exercise that involve the muscles you will train. For example, if you are hitting chest, start with some push-ups and a lightweight bench press. If you are hitting back, start with some pull-ups and some lightweight rows. An advice I give for the warm-ups are to start with some free body weight exercise like push-ups, pull-ups, planks and more. That is better cause you can involve more muscles than using weights. Other benefits of the warm-up is that will increase the heart rate, so your body will be prepared to endure the fatigue. Also rise your body temperature and can help to reduce your muscle soreness, that is important if your muscles are still sore from the last workout. If you are looking for a complete chest warm-up, you can check my other video that give to you a full chest workout and how to warm up properly. As last words, my tip is to don't push or rush too much during the warm-up, that because you can get tired and be less prepared for the sets you will do. You have to imagine that the warm-up is like a plane trying to take off. You have to start slowly and then, after you reach a certain velocity, you can take off from the track. So if you are searching a place to find all the information you need to start your fitness journey, you can have a look at my channel that is totally dedicated to that topic. Hope you liked and enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel and activate the notifications. If you want more content you can check my social medias, link in the description. If you have any question, leave it in the comments. See you next time.